Turns out it was Dr. Yu. I never met Dr. Yu before, but because of Jackie, I got to meet him. Turns out Dr. Yu, this is real. Is everyone taking notes now? You got to listen now. This has never been shared. I did not know this 6 hours ago. This may be one of the most important things you learn in this conference, okay? This is what I learned. Huge thing. I've always stayed away when people ask, how do you detoxify? I know detoxification is important, but I've always avoided the question because I never found anyone who know really definitively how to do it. And there's a lot of controversy on it. I know it's important. I know it's necessary. But I really stayed away from it, and I really haven't talked about it much on the site because there's just too much confusion in my mind, at least on how to do it. Why what the Dr. Yu is in my mind, and David, because I coordinated a 45-minute conversation that we had this morning, are both convinced, David and I are both convinced that no question in our minds that he is the best detoxification expert in the world. Let me tell you why. He's a surgical oncologist. He's an MD. Works out of Washington, D.C. He's got a funding grant from $8 million from the government, the Department of Defense, to treat Gulf War victims and 9/11 victims. He does the world-class gold standard, bar none, of detoxification is to do a fat biopsy. Cut in surgically in size, why most people don't do it, cut into your abdomen, right around your umbilicus, take 4 grams of fat out, and do pre- and post-intervention analysis. You don't get any better than that. And this is what he's doing. He's got the studies to prove what he's saying works. Toxins are stored. There are 100 times more toxins in your fat than in your blood. 100 times. So the first step in niacin, what it will do is it will stimulate release of the toxins from the fat. It actually causes lipolysis. And so you do the niacin dose, and then for about 30 minutes you're going to exercise, and then you go right into the sauna for about 40 minutes. And you do this every day for about a month. And that should get rid of most of the toxins in your systems. Now you could add adjuncts like chlorella, some of the clays, zeolite. That would be helpful. But the key is the niacin, the exercise, and the sauna, infrared sauna. Now, the problem is if you have a lot of junk in your system, most of us do, now this will get rid of not only the chemicals in your system, but it will also get rid of heavy metals, like mercury, aluminum, fluoride, things that we just don't know how to get rid of. Spend $10,000 a year to go to a coaching system that we meet once a quarter. And so it costs, I think, $2,500 to $1,000 to attend each one of these classes. And I get great benefit out of it. And there's a lot of information. But I'll tell you the key, and this is not only for a class like that, but for anything, especially like this, is a lot of people are writing notes. But the notes are irrelevant. I've written lots of notes in my life. But if they stay there, nothing happens, it's going to